Hey, this is Scott at Fire Breathing Christian, and for those who've been following the NPC meme drama, it really is ramping up, and the concern on the part of the NPCs who've been outed, the social justice warrior types who've been outed as NPCs, practically speaking. The threat of this meme is becoming more and more serious, and now it's not a meme that's brand new. This has been out for a while, and it's really been gaining steam for months, and over the last month has really become prominent, but now with every passing day, we seem to be seeing it ramping up more and more, hitting sort of escape velocity and really starting to wreck the cultural narrative of SJWs, most of whom happen to be NPCs. And so I thought it'd be interesting to take a moment here to focus on an article here, just touching on the reaction that we're seeing from Twitter and other companies now as SJWs who are in charge of these companies try to find a way of cracking down on this meme that is really permeating the culture and exposing so much of their narrative as the garbage that it is. Now, we've covered this, the NPC meme and the significance of it in a couple other videos. I will put links to them in the description of this video. But right now, I want to dive into this article entitled, Twitter Bans and Dehumanization. Is the NPC meme too accurate? And that really, I think, is a great summary. The threat, the reason why this meme has to be tackled and dealt with by these people is that it's staggeringly accurate. And in its simplicity, the power of the meme on display here. And when you combine a meme with the lack of control now that the SJWs and that the elites have over media and over communication, these memes can move and shape the culture in a profoundly anti-SJW way, which is why they really are feeling a need to crack down. Let's dive into the article now. It started on the boards of 4chan and made its way to Twitter, but what exactly is the NPC meme and why is it upsetting so many people? Anybody who is familiar with video games will be familiar with the term NPC. It stands for non-player character and is a term which is used to describe a character in a game who is not controlled by the player, but is instead pre-programmed by a computer. NPCs are the villagers in Skyrim and World of Warcraft who give you quests and repeat the same 3 instructed sentences over and over again whenever you address them. Sound familiar? The term NPC is now being applied to people in the real world who describe those who share the same uncritical worldview, are unable to think for themselves, and those who regurgitate the same obvious talking points of the mainstream narrative. I was going to give some examples of real-life NPC talking points. However, what better way to demonstrate this to you than by showing you the memes themselves? And here the author then supplies a few of the memes. I'm going to scroll through them. Slow enough, hopefully, for you to soak them in and appreciate the brilliance and the power. And there's really so much conveyed here in these memes. And this is why it's a serious danger, a serious threat to the narrative of the social justice warrior NPC. And so, yeah, this one's particularly good. This is a good one here. Powerful stuff. The NPC meme, the article continues, the NPC meme is a simple yet effective way to illustrate those who have no agency and no capacity for independent and critical thought, yet often choose to engage with those who do. This process, as demonstrated in the memes above, often involves the NPC displaying faux public outrage at more original and innovative ideas in a bid to demonstrate to their also NPC audience that they're towing the non-offensive mainstream line. What is perhaps the most interesting chapter in the NPC meme saga is the response of the progressive left. The NPC meme was never meant originally to set a divide between the right and the left, yet it has. A quick internet search of the NPC meme will return an article by Kotaku, which we've covered in our first video on the subject, which complains about the concept of the NPC label and describes it as dehumanizing. The article writes, "It's one thing to claim that a person's strongly held views are informed by nothing at all, but entirely another to imply that they're completely on autopilot. That is dehumanization, a way of reconceiving your enemies as objects, pawns, strawmen, tools." And we elaborated on the thick, mind-blowingly profound irony of this statement made by people pushing back on this meme, because what are SJWs known for now? Dehumanizing their opposition. You're a punch a Nazi, Antifa, be violent. Those who don't hold their views, those who oppose the SJW narrative, are deemed subhuman and worthy of all manner of persecution, including the most profound economic persecution, and up to and including even physical violence of the most distressing and sometimes murderous kind. That's what SJWs are becoming known for. So to see them push back this way, it really does reveal an inability for self-examination and critical thought, the likes of which you would associate with this NPC caricature. So by protesting, even the way they protest, the things these folks are saying in protest of the NPC meme is, at the end of the day, confirming the appropriateness of that meme in association with social justice warriors. Let's see. So Twitter themselves, continuing with the article now, Twitter themselves have published an anti-dehumanizing policy. And following on from this, a number of suspensions have been made over the last couple of days for accounts who have displayed the NPC meme in their Twitter name or profile picture. Oh, the nerve, the horror. The most noticeable of these was Tolerant Fellow, one of our most prominent and effective accounts, who had over 40,000 followers. I don't know anything about this, the author of this site, or this account, but the fact that a 40,000 follower account was banned in this context is noteworthy. The article continues, it is unclear at this stage why these accounts have been suspended, as they were masquerading as NPCs themselves rather than labeling anybody else. What is clear, though, is that the NPC meme has really touched a nerve with everybody from Twitter to journalists to the progressive left. And that's the key here. It has struck a nerve, and it should. It's moving people. It destroys the core of their position, the core of their identity, everything they want us to believe about them, that they're thoughtful, caring, consistent, good, intelligent, enlightened people. All of that is rocked to the core by this meme, which is what makes it such a beautiful thing and such a dangerous threat to the folks who are trying to promote or suppress the NPC meme now, the SJWs, who want us all to engage in groupthink, toe the corporate shared narrative line, become a part of the social justice warrior narrative and culture, to go where they want to take you uncritically. So this meme is a beautiful thing. Normally I wouldn't want to post many videos on the same subject in such short order, but this is becoming such a thing. I want to do anything I can to sort of help it along and encourage people to think about, embrace this, celebrate it, and try to come up with your own. We're trying to do our own things here, and at the Fire Breathing Christian page, we're trying to help this meme along and help it to do what it's doing so well, which is scare the NPCs that it is outing to death. It's frightening them, and it should. If you appreciated this video and you want to support what we're doing, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the little bell icon so that you can be notified every time we post a new video, which we're hoping to do regularly on a daily basis from here on out on this subject and related subjects. Thank you very much for your support. Without it, we can't continue to do this.